just pulling into Fountain View Park, 4 days after Hurricane Milton came ashore 54 miles north of us in Siesta Key, and just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene barreled off our coastline, coming ashore in the Big Bend of Florida. We were fortunate with both these hurricanes. Our damage was minimal compared to Ian 2 years ago. After Milton passed, several homes had lost some skirting. There were a few awnings damaged and siding blown off in a few cases. Another example of some more skirting loss, but at least only half of it, not the whole side, which is good. Here's a resident that's lost quite a significant portion of their skirting, and this particular owner has lost the skirting all along the north side of his house. Hurricane Milton took all the skirting off this home right down the side, but doesn't appear to do any other damage to the home. Surprisingly, this home here lost its awning, which was right above the front door, but the one beside it didn't move. Here's another home that lost its awning. Again, it's one of those awnings that are left kind of permanent. There's where this awning was just before Milton came along. And this home, the awning which was once over the porch, is now curled back on top of the roof. This owner here is one of the few that have lost some siding off their house just at the one corner. Another home that lost a bit of siding just at the back end of the house. This particular home has lost a few pieces of siding, which I'm sure can be easily reattached. A lot of car covers in our park did not survive Hurricane Helene and then Milton. Another car cover that's been destroyed through the last 2 hurricanes. This is one of our homes that has had some significant damage, with the front awning torn off and the front railing, as well as some roof damage. So this place will need some repairs. This is one of the few homes I see that has some roof damage, but I see they put a tarp up there, so hopefully there's no water going in to the owner's home. A few more trees blown down just behind the houses along Caravan. Very little damage in our storage area, but I do see the roof came off our little fish cleaning station here. Very thankfully, our newly resurrected water plant, which was basically demolished when Ian struck 2 years ago, stood tall, no damage. Fortunately, our clubhouse all stayed intact this time with no damage, and so did our shuffleboard, bocce, and pickleball courts, all held together well. With 2 hurricanes going by in the last week, it's interesting, and good news, Lake Erica did not overflow. It's up a bit, but certainly not in any kind of a flood capacity. I'm in the northwest corner of our storage area, and it's hard to believe on Wednesday afternoon a tornado struck down right in Lake Fairways, which is just beyond that tree line, and did a lot of damage to homes, but somehow skipped over our storage area and our park. And there was some damage in Deltura to the south of us and Pine Lakes to the north. I'm with Tammy and Lenny Gamble, who were on site for Hurricane Milton. They didn't vacate like my wife and I and some others in the park. Fortunately, there's not a lot of residents here yet in Fountain View. Tammy and Lenny, could you tell me just what it was like to be here during Hurricane Milton?
Well, I'm going to be honest. It was a little scary and nerve-wracking because I was a virgin hurricane girl. But I had a total peace and calm, of course. My faith has a lot to do with that. But we watched the wind and the trees bend in half, and it was a little nerve-wracking, and we just kept a constant prayer visual over our community. But for me, the scariest part was the tornadoes. When we got that warning, we knew to get our butts up to the men's shower room, and we were there with many people, and we just hunkered down together. We never knew it even went over till we came out, and we still had electric at that time, so we could look on Facebook and see what had happened, how God had blessed us, skipping right over our park. So that was the most nerve-wracking thing.